Hello everybody, G.reviewz here, again with a bit of a different review. Again, sorry it's not gorillas related, but I think I'm slowly bringing in different people from different things because I do look at different things occasionally. I have a couple things. I have a Diablo collector's box coming, so we'll be doing a look at video on that. I have the Spider-Verse book coming at some point, so I'll be doing a video on that as well. And if people want, and I'm sure they will, I will do a flip through of that book as well. I also want to talk about it alongside some other sort of gaming related art books I have that I don't think I've done a video on yet. I'm not sure. I'll have a look before I do that. But the topic of today's video, not really review, it's more of again a look at. The topic of today's video is the Grandista Demon Slayer Kamado Tanjiro. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And a little cute posket thing I found, which, by judging by how it looks on the images, I'm hoping that it actually looks really nice in hand. So let's crack these open, starting off with the Demon Slayer one. And by some stroke of luck, yeah, I think they're both from the same thing because they both have the same little thing on them. So starting off with the box, oh, it's got some more sticky things on it. They really secure these things, don't they? So starting off with the box, it's incredibly simple. I like that. I love the detail on the background. Love that it's got several shots and photos of the statue itself up close, sort of full body shots at different angles and things like that. The top's nothing to write home about, and the bottom just has legal shit. So cracking this open, more legal stuff, and they've got a QR code just there, and Ban Presto's Instagram account, which you can obviously follow. So, oh, I thought that would have popped out, but obviously not. So, taking the statue out of the box, and I had a little look at this at the display case. I had it in inside the shop, and I was very intrigued at the airbrushing around the hair, because the hair, if you look at it at a certain angle, to me anyway, probably because of the product of the way it was displayed and in the lights, the hair has a really nice gradient to it. So take that off the hand, put this back on there. So let's get a good look at this in the sun. And yes, I was correct. Now that I'm actually getting quite a decent close-up look at it, the earrings, they're painted beautifully. Absolutely no paint bleeds on either of them. They are exquisite. The detail on the buttons as well is really nice. It's actually like a 3D, you know, effect. It's really nice. And the gradient on the hair is, you can look at it sort of from the front and it definitely looks like a brownish colour. Once you start turning it around, you do start to notice all the different, like, darker, brighter browns and reds and such in there as well. The eyes look absolutely amazing. I'm guessing that's a scar on top of his head. I've not watched Demon Slayer. I apologise. I've not watched Demon Slayer, but I do have an art book for it. Because the art in it is actually really fucking I like guessing this is a katana. People can feel free to obviously correct me in the comment section down below. I do not know much about Japanese culture. But what I'm guessing he's wearing is a kimono? I don't know. Again, feel free to correct me in the comments down below, because I would love to learn about all the different sort of aspects of this. I obviously know these are sandals and he's wearing socks. And a belt. But anything else, that would be really cool. I do actually like the look of the jacket here. You know, it's got those long tapered sleeves. It's really cool, and I love the way that the sleeves sit and stuff like that. It's really, really nice, and I've always admired the craftsmanship that goes into these statues. It's grandista, and I think the other one's Banpresto. I don't know. I think it's Banpresto. I'm not sure. I know there's like a million of these companies that make these statues, and there's a lot of third-party work that goes into it as well. But yeah, overall, this is really, really nice looking, and obviously if you are a Demon Slayer fan, you've probably already picked this up, but if you're new to the series, I would definitely give this a look. It's really, really nice. And of course, much like the Naruto one I reviewed, you do of course get a stand with it. Although I've never usually known them to be that decent unless you have them on like a proper flat surface. To compare it, I have my Dragon Ball Super Broly Gogeta here. That film was fucking awesome. But yes, I have my Dragon Ball Super Broly Gogeta here. I have him on my windowsill because of the Clear Eyes hair. And he stands pretty well if I just get him in the right position where he's distributing his weight, the weight of the statue, really nicely. So just so I've covered absolutely everything in this, let's crack open figure stand to obviously see where it goes. So usually these clip on, yeah, so usually these clip on around a foot or an ankle, and then you've just got to fiddle with it till you get it to stick on nicely, and then hopefully the statue should stand fairly well. And hopefully, let's try it without. Yeah, so the statue stands fine without the stand, but me being me, I would generally display it with the stand, mostly because at the moment I'm working with some wobbly shelves. So yeah, the Grandista Demon Slayer Tanjiro statue, I really recommend this. It's really, really nice. Okay, so moving on to the Q posket. I've never had a Q posket in my life. I have absolutely no idea what a Q posket is. I'm guessing it's just like a chibi statue. The box is obviously a bit more flamboyant than the Demon Slayer Tanjiro one, but it still looks amazing. There's obviously several images of the product itself, and I'm guessing those are obviously colour variants at the bottom, which I've seen some Naruto statues of, and I have I think it's an anime colour. I will just grab it 1 second. So I also have this which is a variant, I believe, in the anime colours as well. So is there any more to cut open on this? Yes, there is. 1 and 2. Now, I know I'm probably going to get people in the comments asking me if I'm ever going to watch Demon Slayer. My answer would be probably not. Not because I hate the anime, I have never watched it. So, I can't exactly give an opinion. I just am starting to collect statues like this because a shop I frequent has started stocking them, and B, they just look really nice. Okay, so let's crack this open. This first one is base. That's really nicely detailed. I might actually dry brush some paint on that. But the packet, not yourself. There we have the body in the second one and the head in the third. I do hate this particular separation of the pieces of the statue, but for such a tiny box I understand why they had to do it. So we just sort of wiggle that on like that. Then we attach that in there. That is a very solid connection. That is not going to go anywhere. So judging by what I saw on the box, the gradient is, my camera is not doing it justice, but it is really crisp and it's really nice, and I love the way it looks. Same with the gradient on the hair, the bangs as well. That is really nice, and the eyes are done amazingly. The sword again looks absolutely fantastic. All the creases in the clothes are there. It's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I genuinely might start picking more of these up if I can make space. Obviously it comes with a more substantial stand than the Tanjiro one, which if you can just see there, if I can just focus, you're going to focus, there it's kind of focused. You can see this nice detail around the base, which is what I said I might put some dry brushing on there because I have a nice gold from doing my Warhammer. So yeah, some both really nice statues. In overall, looking at it for detail, I prefer the larger grandista one, but the posket, the Q posket, the Q posket has won me over because again the work on both of these just looks absolutely amazing, and I will be displaying these out of the box. So if you somehow enjoyed this review, let me know in the comments section down below. I probably won't be picking up more statues like this because they are quite expensive, but if I do spot one in the future that I like and I can get it, I probably will, because these statues have really been blowing me away, especially with the Naruto one, the Clear Eyes Gogeta one, the Q posket. I am really starting to love anime statues, and I know there is a whole of the world of much larger, more grandiose statues out there, but they're obviously quite out of my price range at the moment. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave any comments you have in the comment section down below. I will get back to them when I can. If anybody has any questions, if anybody wants to correct me on some stuff that I got wrong in the video, in talking about the clothing or the swords or anything like that, please let me know. I would love to learn, like I said, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye bye.